1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sukaina Abbas. First, the headlines. Prime Minister talking to political leaders on telephone, he said all steps have been taken to provide maximum relief to public in new fiscal budget. Finance Minister has reiterated government's commitment to strengthen country's economy on sustainable grounds. 17 Palestinians have been martyred due to overnight Israeli strikes on Nusrat camp in central Gaza. International Day for Countering Hate Speech is being observed today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif, in his telephonic conversation with political leaders, reiterated his call to collectively work for the betterment of Pakistan. He felicitated heads of coalition parties including PPP, JUIF, PMLQ and MQMP on the occasion of Eid al-Adha. The Prime Minister also talked to Abdul Aleem Khan, Sardar Khalid Magsi, Sardar Akhtar Mengal, Aftab Ahmed Khan Sherpao and Professor Sajid Mir and exchanged Eid greetings. The Prime Minister hoped that the allied parties in the government would continue their role for the economic stability of Pakistan. He said that they would regain Pakistan's lost place among the Committee of Nations by striving day and night. He said that all steps are being taken to provide maximum relief to the public in the new fiscal budget. The political leaders also reciprocated Eid greetings and good wishes and expressed the resolve to continue their cooperation in the coalition government. Federal Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb today reiterated government's commitment to reduce expenditures and boost revenues as part of a comprehensive effort to strengthen the country's economy on sustainable grounds. Addressing a press conference in Camellia today, he said that the tax collection is essential for running the country. Therefore, the government is trying to expand the tax base and introduce digitization of the tax system to eliminate corruption. He said that retail sector will be brought under the tax net from 1st of next month and over 32,000 retailers have been registered for the purpose. Mohammad Aurangzeb said that various measures have been taken to improve agriculture sector, including introduction of technology in agriculture and provision of interest-free loans to small farmers. Finance Minister urged the private sector to come forward to the economic growth in the country. He said the government's plans aim to strengthen the country's economy, reduce dependence on aid, and promote sustainable growth through taxes, compliance, and development in key sectors like agriculture and IT. Festivities and sacrifice of animals are continuing on second day of Eid al-Adha today. The sacrifice of animals to mark Sunnah of Hazrat Ibrahim a.s. and Hazrat Ismail a.s. will continue by tomorrow. People will also continue to visit relatives and friends to celebrate Eid festivities, and picnic spots are also witnessing unusual rush. Similarly, cooking and serving of food at homes is also key festivity for the people during these remaining 2 days. At least 17 killed Palestinians have been martyred due to Israeli strikes on Nusrat camp in central Gaza. Local media is reporting that Israel continued heavy bombardment overnight. Israel's blockade on Gaza has been ongoing for nearly 9 months, creating severe dearths of essential commodities including fuel. Russian President Vladimir Putin is visiting North Korea today for the first time in 24 years. During his visit, he will hold talks with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in Pyongyang. Russian media reported that Putin and Kim may sign a partnership agreement including on security issues and will give joint statements to the media. Meanwhile, the United States has expressed concerns over the deepening relationship between these two countries. European Union environment ministers have approved a conservation law intended to restore habitats to their natural condition. The purpose of the Nature Restoration Law is to regrow forests, re-wet moors, and return rivers to their natural, free-flowing states. Ministers for 20 EU member states voted in favor, representing 66% of the population. The conservation law sets a target for the EU to restore at least 20% of the bloc's land and sea areas by 2030 and all ecosystems in need of restoration by 2050. International Day for Countering Hate Speech is being observed today. Theme of this year is The Power of Youth for Countering and Addressing Hate Speech to highlight the crucial role that young people play in fostering a more inclusive and harmonious society. The purpose of the day is to counter discrimination, xenophobia, and hate speech and to address this phenomenon in line with international human rights law. West Indies beat Afghanistan by 104 runs in ICC T20 World Cup match in St. Lucia today. Earlier, West Indies scored 218 runs for the loss of 5 wickets in stipulated 20 overs. In reply, Afghanistan were all out at 114 in 16.2 overs. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link Radio Pakistan News Official.